The talk shows. What's going on with the talk shows? Why are all the black talk shows being canceled left and right? It seems like the only one that's left is Tamron Hall, the woman that made Lenithia cry, the woman that went to hell in on Portia, talking about some you're getting engaged or you got engaged but did not set a date. She said, that's odd. That's strange. But no, y'all, literally all the talk shows are being canceled. The Real, Nick Cannon, and Wendy Williams, right? This comes exclusively from the Jasmine brand. They said another favorite daytime talk show is getting the axe. The Jasmine brand exclusively reports that The Real is allegedly getting canceled. Insiders tell us that the show, which has been on for 8 seasons, will be ending soon. While the specific reason for the cancellation has not been confirmed, it's speculated that ratings played a part in the end. The Real is a syndicated talk show created by Sally Ann Salsano, 495 Productions. The series initially received a trial run on Fox-owned markets in the summer of 2013 and premiered in full syndication in 2014. It is currently hosted by Adrienne Bailon, Lonnie Love, Jeannie Mai, and Garcelle Bouvet. And this is coming off of the heels of another cancellation, The Nick Cannon Show, which I've never, not even seen a clip from, okay? And I'm looking at this picture of Nick Cannon, who looks very handsome, by the way. But this purple suit is definitely giving Willy Wonka. News of The Real's alleged cancellation comes amidst reports that Nick Cannon's talk show has also been axed. His shows was on air for roughly 6 months, and the comedian/host has yet to confirm the news. There has been no official announcement to date from The Real. And there you have it, folks. And we know that the Wendy Williams show, it was announced that that was ending and being replaced by the Sherry Show, right? So, Jasmine Brand is alluding to the fact that this was probably due to the ratings. And first off, I just want to say, I like The Real. During the pandemic, it got very boring. It got very annoying. But once they got back in studio, that's when they really got their groove back, and I really did like The Real again. I thought Garcelle was a great addition. I thought having Amanda Seales on was very interesting. I thought when Tamar was on, wasn't really a big fan, but it was really interesting. I feel like The Real had always been interesting to me since the inception. And to me, do I keep saying to me? To me. But no, really, to me, I just kind of felt like no other talk show was doing it like The Real, in the sense that they were having very real and relatable conversations and topics that were kind of just everyday conversations that you and I would have, right? Meanwhile, you have The View talking about the politics. You have The Talk talking about, very mainstream things. And then you have The Real, and they're going to give you a little bit of hot topics, but a lot of it was like, if you get proposed to and you say no, does that mean that the relationship is over? Or does that mean we're just not getting married right now? Like regular smuggler conversations that we would be debating about on Twitter and Instagram, they would be having on The Real. And I personally really did appreciate that. And I loved Lonnie Love's perspective. I loved Adrienne's perspective. I thought Adrienne was super dope to me. Love her husband too, Israel Houghton. I thought Jeannie Mai, I know a lot of people hated Lonnie Love and a lot of people hated Jeannie Mai. I have no clue. For some reason, y'all are steady thinking that they had something to do with Tamar getting fired, as if y'all really think that them girls have all that power over there at a whole TV network to get somebody fired. Them girls have no lick of power. I don't know why y'all think that. Lonnie Love has no power at all to influence the executives firing Tamar. They did a test group, y'all. I'll give you the realty on why Tamar got fired. The T is they did a test group. What do you call it? What is the correct term for it? I don't remember the term, but it's when they get a group of people, they get multiple groups of people, they have them watch the show, and then those people answer a whole bunch of questions about the show. And Tamar tested very low. They've been doing this with TV production since the beginning of time. Okay, we can go back to the 50s when Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz were on TV. And what they would do is they would get a test group together in a room. They would have them watch a whole bunch of I Love Lucy episodes. Excuse me. And they would rate them. How do you feel about Ethel? How do you feel about Lucy? How do you feel about Desi? On a scale, from 1 to 10, how often did you laugh when this person spoke? Did you find yourself smiling when a particular person had a line? Did you find yourself annoyed or frowning when this person started speaking? They get the executives together, they re-examine the show. What can we do better? Can we recast? Is there something about this panel that we don't like? Do we like the vibe that Tamar gives? Personally, I did not. If I was on a panel, a test group, I would say get rid of Tamar. It didn't work for me personally. If I was summoned to be a part of a test group for The View, I would be honest and say, I'm not feeling Whoopi. When she talks, it just never makes sense to me. It never registers in my head. And that's why Tamar got fired, you guys. Not because of Lonnie Love, not because of Jeannie Mai. Lonnie Love has no power. She's an employee. She gets a check. She does her job. She gets a check. She goes home. No power. She's not a producer. She doesn't have a stake in the company. She doesn't have an in with production. She auditioned to be talent. And then she goes on set, collects a check, and has really no say-so. Anyways. So I don't know, y'all. But the ratings were bad. The ratings are bad over there at Nick Cannon. I heard the ratings for Wendy Williams were really not that hot without Wendy Williams. Duh, of course. This is not good. But you know what? You know what I saw the other day? I saw a post, and I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. I saw a post from Kyle Anthony of the Neighborhood Talk. He is the creator, founder of Neighborhood Talk. And he posted something really interesting and said, or someone said, no more talk shows. They're not relevant anymore. And then the Neighborhood Talk responded with, they are relevant. They just need to stop giving every celebrity a talk show and give it to the people with degrees, which was very kind of elitist. But I agree, because the art of talk and news and hot topics and reporting is a studied genre, okay, that you can go to school for. It's called broadcast and journalism. If you want to be a reporter, if you want to be an anchor, a writer, a journalist, okay, a producer, a director, technical director, if you want to mix audio, all that stuff, right? And I agree, because I feel like the TV producers go, oh, let's give Kelly Clarkson a show. A singer. No experience in, television hosting, no experience in news reporting, no technical training. She has a lot of fans, and she probably does have some experience with hosting. I mean, she's been on TV for over 10 plus years, 15, 20 years at this point. So I'm not saying she has no experience, but we'd rather give Kelly Clarkson, the singer, a platform versus a journalist who's been on a local TV news station or cable news for 20 plus years. We would rather give a show to Jennifer Hudson than give a show to Soledad O'Brien or I don't know, Cal Anthony. We would rather have comedian Lonnie Love host a show and singer Tamar Braxton host a show. And we would rather throw a show at Nene. Remember when y'all was saying that the only person that can replace Wendy Williams is Lanithia Leaks? And I came on my platform and said that is very less than smart to me. I mean, Wendy Williams went to school for what she did. She was great at what she did at one point in time. And it made sense as to why she got up there on TV and got her show. And it was successful. I mean, Wendy Williams is a professional. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have a degree or you have to go to school or you have to have all of this training to host a damn TV show. I mean, Tamar Braxton has done it. You know, all of these singers have done it. You don't have to, but I'm saying if I was a TV producer, I would try not to overlook the thousands upon thousands upon thousands of journalists and broadcasters who have gone to school, who have worked their asses off, who are still currently in the trenches, waiting in the wings for an opportunity. That's all I'm saying. You have so many great journalists that never get the opportunity. And it just seems like all of these executives just want to throw a show at a Grammy winner. There's nothing wrong with Kelly Clarkson and Jennifer Hudson and Lonnie Love and them having a show. There is something wrong with overlooking journalism. Now, I love the fact that Tamron Hall got a show. I think that was a great move. But I don't know, y'all. I just thought that was a very interesting post. Shout out to Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Let's have a dialogue in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. I love you guys, and don't forget to create a great day.